Oregano coming up right here. Spearmint in the back. Lemon mint. Tall bearded iris, which the roots are a preservative. We have hosta shoots coming up. Most people don't know. That's kind of a standard in Japanese cuisine. They eat the shoots, the whole plant. Every hosta is edible. When we move on, we've got prairie blue-eyed grass. It's just a native little pollinator species. Some more creeping jenny. All up in here, this was pine tree, so it's a lot of rocks underneath the mulch and old tree roots because we didn't grind them out. And through, and we'll sit and spell. Looks like I have a little, that looks to me like volunteer lemon mint, which once it goes in, it's everywhere. Gem pine, it fills it all in. In this bed where it looks like there's nothing, this is all fish mint or chameleon plant, rainbow. It's got like 9 names, but it's a very medicinal Thai herb. They use it sauteed with fish, is in culinary. And here we've seeded for alyssum, so that'll be a little white and purple border, so I didn't want to mulch it. Coming around the corner, we have the geranium bed, which I have planted some violas with, removed and divided the miscanthus grass. That's the grass. Back behind it is monkey grass or liriope. In front, in the cups, is being sheltered from birds yanking them up. Those are seedlings for bachelor buttons. In front of that are the daisies. We move up in here. We have some creeping jenny, which kind of blends with the mulch, but this bright green, I'm hoping he'll fill in. This is a chocolate tooth ajuga, which also will fill in as ground cover. The roots on these pear trees are really shallow. They're up top, trying to get water. And lots of cosmos in here. Another chunk of the miscanthus grass that I divided. Some sunflowers. Moving back, we have yucca, which the tubers are edible. Good starch. You can be careful not to step on anybody as they go. At the very back by the window, those are tall bearded iris again, and those are 48-inch tall. They're huge. Then we have the daylilies, which the tubers and the flowers are edible. And in that bed with the daylilies is broccoli rabe. There's a new artichoke in place, which if they don't eat it, it will be a gorgeous flower. And up by the front door, we have some more tall bearded iris, different colors, more daylilies, more yucca. Down here at the base of the tree, we have dianthus, which is kind of a spicy cinnamon flavored flower, and red crimson clover, some chamomile. Directly below me, we have Japanese giant purple mustard, then the calabos cabbage, which will be these big purple rosettes, and little groupings of things. So each section will have some daisies. They will have black-eyed Susans, a little bit of the Stella de Oro daylilies, so the short guys, and then I've got violas interspersed, as well as the variegated liriope. Moving on, creeping phlox will eventually kind of tumble down that section. For now, they're little. More chamomile planted right there. And then we'll come around over by the front door. I've got some cream peony poppies coming up back there, so those should be lovely white poppies. And we go to the other side of the door, and things are starting to perk up. So we have, see if I can find my finger here. You have asters, daisies, tall bearded iris, yucca, blue-eyed grass. Should be coneflowers in here somewhere. The hummingbird mint, again with the, this is more like an anise flavor, but it is a medicinal tea herb, if you will. Hollyhocks grow right in front of that window. More hostas. Daisies, tall black-eyed Susan, or tall bearded iris. More daisies. More asters. And we move in, I've got some pachysandra for ground cover coming in here. Some sunflowers for the office to see. More tall bearded iris. And on the fence line this year, we've planted both golden snow peas and shelling peas to climb up and bloom. And then in front of that is more broccoli rabe, more chamomile, and on the very front line is baby Swiss chard. As we slowly turn the corner, I'll put tree rings around these guys. This is Rose of Sharon, which the flower is edible, good for salad. Obvious Christmas tree. Going up the hill, we have the black scallop ajuga, which is blooming right now, so pretty. A little bit of hosta in this bed, and then the blue-eyed grass. On the fountain side, we have blue-eyed grass, creeping thyme. This guy is the swamp iris. Next to him is the creeping ginny again. More creeping thyme. Idea being to keep everything pretty secured to the ground over here. Lamb's ears just doing their thing. They will be the tallest out of everybody, and they fill in super easy. But they look really good, right? Just saying. On the other side over here, I have not decided for sure what to do entirely, but this is the forsythia bed. It's the only place the address is. So we've cleaned that up, and I've got a large swath in the middle where I can plant some things. In the meantime, those are windflowers, anemones, blooming. Those are a bulb. And I've moved some daisies over here, along with some creeping ginny, daylilies, prairie blue-eyed grass, and that's pretty tidy. Underneath the willow, well, underneath one of the willows, underneath the willow, we are doing the tall daylilies and hostas. So again, with the edible tubers and flowers. On the apple tree, which I think I'm going to be moving because it's been hit so many times by the mowers, we have Mizuna salad greens and red crimson clover. Just look at how pretty those are. Look pretty. He's very happy. I just hope he makes it. You look at the damage on this very young tree. I don't think long term he's going to make it. So I'm going to maybe replacing him. Same thing on this apple tree, the Mizuna and the red crimson clover. On this willow, I only have hostas coming up. And then moving over here, I finally got all the poison ivy out, I believe, and cleared out all of the dead yucca. The yucca blooms once and then dies back. So the tubers continue. The tubers themselves are what you would saute and or steam. They are edible, obviously, but good starch. We have a little more mint out here, great for settling your stomach. The bulbs that are coming up will be the purple globe alliums. And then this year, we put in a Navajo blackberry. So that should be tasty and pretty. All the way up front at the curb, it's blue fescue grass and Mexican evening primrose. And that is Angel's Paws completed.